WrestleMania is coming to Las Vegas.
People weren't buying WrestleMania the way they had in the past. We were used to just selling them out. How do we do things we've never done before?
Welcome to Las Vegas.
This is the making of WrestleMania.
I don't want no cameras.
It was great because wrestlers were everywhere.
We wanted to make it highly theatrical.
It was out with the old and in with this new era of talent.
WrestleMania 9 was my moment.
And then the announcement came that Hulk Hogan was coming back.
I was told not to worry about him at all.
I don't think so.
All hell's gonna break loose. Hulk's injured. We're not sure whether he's gonna perform.
No one saw that coming.
If it works, it's a great idea. But if it doesn't work, you're going to be remembered forever for the wrong reasons.